girl, I used to think being a teenager was gonna be like awesome.
Convertible. No, a purple jeep.
I thought I'd be putting on lip gloss like...
I'm going out!
I wanted to be a bike messenger like Kiki's delivery service.
I wear chunky heels
like Lizzie McGuire.
And look like Michelle Trachtenberg and Ice Princess.
I thought I was going to be white.
I thought
pink perfume.
French fries.
Fast cars.
Cigarettes. Which turned to pens.
Which turned to poetry.
When we turned 16,
it only seemed fitting to write it all down once I got here.
There's nothing as poetic as being a teenage girl.
I'm afraid of getting old and having nothing else to write about.
Afraid of my hands drying out like old coffee
For
filters.
letting the words fall between the cracks for the poetry to flow out of me like blood.
Like water! Our bodies are 65% water!
You're saying your body is made of poetry and pretentious.
I'm saying maybe it flows through the bloodstream like a drug. You cannot keep it.
Your body is just water.
And blood and bones and matter.
Do I matter?
There's a small bit of DNA in all of us that's been passed down since we were apes. That bit of bone marrow.
Please, the word 17-year-olds need to stop saying in poetry is bone marrow.
And vodka.
I'm no exception. There's nothing as poetic as being a teenage girl tagging the Gucci store.
Watching condensation on the bus window and pretending I'm in a music video. Barefoot with concrete like the way the sun sets. Dark red into dusk. We look at everything so closely.
Like it'll leave us behind.
Because it will. And we will leave it behind too.
I don't want to be afraid of forgetting. One night down at the ledge,
stretching out from the touristy beach,
past the Drake Hotel. The waves crashed so hard they got my back cold, got this feeling in my chest like when you're about to blow up a balloon that... And I thought, man, I wouldn't want to marry anyone but Chicago.
Last Tuesday, I sat in traffic
and watched a flock of birds land on a 7-Eleven sign.
And it was beautiful to see the world come together as one.
To see the sun filter through car windows.
And a dance as soft as the first warm day.
Stop! Pretty moments become graduation.
Weekends become worry about getting to work on time.
And kids have their shoes on.
And if anyone ground the coffee bean,
no one ever writes poems about the ordinary.
Sometimes you're just riding the bus.
And birds are just birds on a 7-Eleven sign.
Everything can't be a poem forever.
I met this lady in her 60s who rereads the journal she kept in high school to remember
the fights you forget about when you glorify,
romanticize.
Maybe I'll still feel significant when I'm older, or like my life won't end by the time I graduate.
One day I'll drive my daughter to the train so she can breathe the same dirty air I breathe.
And I won't even mind it when my poems crack. The older I get, because it'll make me feel like the poetry
is bleeding out of me the way it did when I was 16.
On days when I can't feel my own pulse.
I've always been sure I will peak at 35.
Financially stable,
nice apartment,
decent collection of fine wine, and like
extra virgin olive oil.
I envision myself alone.
Maybe I'll be 40, a professional hitman with a government pension,
or a house in the suburbs with a brand new sunroof,
or 3 ex-husbands and a clawfoot bathroom.
Mother and daughter might just sit on the couch,
legs crossed, clutching coffee mugs in a cold house,
and together watch the steam rise and disappear
like a night